This DIY creamy hair mask is great for moisturizing and improving the strength, smoothness, and texture of your curls. It nourishes them from the outside in, helping it to grow healthy and strong. At the end of the video, I'll show the way I use the hair mask as well as the results of how my curls look after using it. If it's your first time here, hello my love, my name is Michelle. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell for more curly hair DIYs. The primary ingredient we'll be using is coconut milk. It works wonders for strengthening hair, even for protein sensitive curl types like myself. The protein in coconut milk allows your hair to grow strong and thick, and it's great for preventing breakage. Go ahead and put your coconut milk in the fridge. We're going to let that chill overnight to allow the cream to separate from the coconut water. Make sure not to shake or tip the can to help the cream separate from the liquid properly, because we're going to be using the cream to create our curly hair mask. The next day, I went ahead and took that out, and then I chilled the bowl for around 10 minutes to ensure that the whipping process would be as easy as possible, which you'll find later on that it was not because of the brand of coconut milk I ended up using, but more on that later. Ideally, if you have good quality coconut milk, whipping up the cream until it forms soft peaks should take around 4 to 5 minutes, but that was absolutely not the case with my Trader Joe's coconut milk. That coconut milk that I used was the absolute worst. I did my best to break up the chunks as small as possible with a spoon. I went in and took the coconut water from the can, poured a little bit in there, hoping for the best, mixed that around. I did notice that the texture of the cream improved quite a bit. I put in some neem infused honey for some added benefits for my scalp health. It's really great for pulling in moisture from the atmosphere back into your hair, smoothing any frizz that you might have. Like I said before, the Trader Joe's coconut milk I used was the absolute worst. No matter what I did, there were rock hard chunks that just would not whip. I ended up having to put it all in the blender with a bit more coconut water to get the creamy consistency I was looking for. But if you do get the one that I recommend, which will be linked in the description box, you will not have any issues. You will be able to whip this up within 4 or 5 minutes with the perfect texture. Now that our beautiful creamy hair mask is made, you can portion out what you need and refrigerate the rest for up to 2 weeks. Any leftovers, I go ahead and just freeze them in an ice cube tray and defrost at room temperature before I need to use the hair mask. Keep in mind, the whipped cream will firm up and set in the fridge the longer it's chilled, so you may need to mix it around with a spoon a bit before you use it. Just for you guys, I did not wash my hair for 11 days just to show you how well this mask really works for dry hair. That is super long for me. I usually just wash my hair every 7 days. That's totally pushing it for me. After co-washing my hair with my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner, I applied this mask from ends to roots. It's important to get this on the scalp to reap all the benefits of the mask. I got this really great detangling brush. It's called the Easy Detangler. I know probably I'm like so late to this, but I just got it and oh my gosh guys, this thing works like amazing. I detangle my hair in like a couple minutes. That's crazy. So I went ahead and did the other side off camera, and it's important for me to braid it up because I wrap it around my head, and I'm going to be using a different technique to deep condition my hair because it's really dry, and that is saran wrapping. A little secret, saran wrap your hair if you want a really intense deep condition session. I always apply heat when I am deep conditioning because my hair is a mix of low to normal porosity, and heat is just a must for me when I'm deep conditioning if I really want the mask to penetrate my hair. Because this hair mask is super rich in moisture, I needed to shampoo it out to ensure my curls wouldn't be weighed down, but feel free to play it by ear. You can use this hair mask after shampooing and just rinse out with warm water if your curls need a little bit more moisture. You may not even need to use a leave-in conditioner with that method. Maximum, I use this deep conditioner twice a month to balance out and strengthen my curls. The full recipe and ingredients will be in the description box. As always, make sure you check that out. If you need more ideas for curly hair products to try, go ahead and watch my DIY hair serum video next. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with anybody who you feel like might need it. I'm sending you all the love, light, and good vibes, and I will see you in the next one.